Hello, how about a bullet bill? There we go, got him. Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. We're working towards unlocking every fighter in the game, and at the end of this episode, we'll be battling it out with another secret character. Now, there's only one fighter with enough experience for the job, the portly plumber with the popular comments. Mario! Please leave a comment letting me know which fighter you want to see the most, and we'll use the character with the most comments and thumbs up next time. Marth from Fire Emblem can unlock one of the 4 remaining secret characters, but it's ultimately up to you guys to decide who fights next. Mario's got some funny alternate costumes here. One of them is his American flag design from NES Open Tournament Golf. That's the one we're going to use. Let's go with Ameri-Mario, because you guys know what he looks like normally. So if you want to unlock this secret character, you need to beat Classic on 4.0 intensity or above with Mario. So not too tough. It's one of the easier ones to get. Mario, he is obviously one of the oldest Nintendo characters. He's been around for a really long time, and as a fighter in Smash, he's pretty balanced. He doesn't weigh too much or too little. He's kind of like the scale that they use for all the different fighter weights. He's right around in the middle. And his moves actually have a lot of versatility, though. You'd think that as a standard character, he wouldn't be that, adaptable. But he can do a lot of stuff, and his specials are really good and will help you kind of survive in there when you got a bunch of characters with projectiles and different things that you have to face. These little policemen are funny in the Picto Chat thing here. So his standard B is just a fireball. Wii Fit Trainer just, she just deep breathed right off the edge of the stage. So he's got his classic fireball, his Fire Mario little fire flower ball that he can shoot out. He doesn't need a fire flower in this to do the fireball, though, surpringly. And it kind of bounces along the stage. It's not that fast, but it deals a little bit of damage. And it's a nice way to kind of pepper on a percentage when you're fighting your foes and keep them away from you and trying to jump around. Now his down B is called F.L.U.D, as you can see from the tip here. His down B used to be Mario Tornado, but it was changed in Brawl to F.L.U.D, and F.L.U.D doesn't do any damage. You have to charge it up a little bit, but then when you let it go, it shoots out and you can direct the water flow. It shoots out a bit farther than it did in Brawl, and you can kind of gimp people off the stage, make it so that they have a harder time getting back on. Oh, I wanted that Pikachu. You don't need 2 tails. I want to be a Tanuki. So yeah, you can use F.L.U.D to kind of keep characters from being able to get back on the stage. I feel like it's probably the least useful of his specials, though. There is a custom version of it. If we get into custom moves later, I can show you guys that. I plan on doing that eventually once we unlock enough. But his custom version is called Scalding F.L.U.D. There's 2 of them for every special, but that one is really good for... he knocked me off with the Gust Bellows. But yeah, that one is good for doing a bit of damage while you push them away. I gotta get Charizard back. It's payback time. You lizard. Get out of here. So yeah, you can use that normally, but it doesn't do any damage. Now, his side B is a cape from Super Mario World. This is probably his most useful special. It allows you to deflect projectiles, and you can also spin characters around. When you hit them, they'll turn around like what happened there with Charizard. I'm going to grab my classic Donkey Kong hammer. Uh-oh, I got to look out, though. Okay, good. Glad I landed again. I was a little worried. There we go. All right. Pikachu was on my side, so I probably shouldn't have worried about him taking the Tanuki, the Super Leaf there. But yeah, his side B cape is really useful. You can deflect pretty much any projectile in the game back at the opponent, and it does more damage. It's very similar to the Villager has that pocket ability, where he can grab projectiles and a lot of different items and then take them back out and do more damage. But Mario's is more instant. You can't store it. But I think it's a lot harder to to kind of deal with. He can, dish it out so fast that you're not expecting it necessarily. He's also really good at beating Little Mac. You guys saw me play as Little Mac before. Little Mac's recovery is horrible, and if you cape Little Mac with Mario, then he has a really hard time of getting back on. You turn him around, so if he's like trying to use his Jolt Haymaker to get back on the stage, that's like the perfect way to get them to they just turn the other way and fly off. It's really sad. There we go, nice assist trophy. I'm getting lots of Mario items. I got the Tanuki Leaf there, we have the hammer, and then I also got the Superstar, Starman, the other Starman. There's 2 of those. So yeah, while Yoshi's trying to get back on, I like to kind of throw some fireballs out. There's another Mario item. Hello, how about a bullet bill? There we go, got him. And the metal box, so many Mario items popping up here. But yeah, Mario, he's a very close range fighter, but he can, shoot out his fireballs at range and use his cape to deflect stuff back. So he does have a bit of range to him. He's just more up close and personal. And his moves are a lot faster now than they used to be. Almost all of them have been sped up quite a bit. And a few of them do more damage. I think they were trying to boost him to keep up with the rest of the characters because He's been around, obviously, for a long time. Every Smash game, Mario's in there, and he needs to be a bit stronger to keep up with some of the new characters and how good they are. His throws are really funny because he does kind of the Bowser toss there from Super Mario 64. Apparently works really good on giant characters because Mega Man just didn't even bother to use his giant dog rush to get back on. I really like his side smash. He shoots out, you saw it right at the end there, it was very slowed down, got a good look at it. He shoots out a bit of fire from his gloves, and it actually has a really good hitbox to it. It extends farther than his hand because, you know, that little fire burst shoots out, and that's a very powerful smash attack, so you can really get people. I like his aerials a lot. His forward aerial, you see he does this fist. There we go, I just did it, and it is a spike, as you saw there, a Meteor smash, so it will slam characters back down onto the stage. You're getting every Mario item possible, it feels like. But yeah, you can slam people off the side. The one thing I don't like about Mario necessarily is his recovery. He's got a lot of good air mobility. You can see him jumping around in the air and having an easy time moving. But the problem with him is his up B, the super jump punch. It shoots out coins when you hit your opponent, so I'll try it here. There we go. Did a bunch of them. That was pretty powerful there against the Miis. But when you're trying to get back on the stage, I feel like he's not as good with getting on. You can see the range of this. It does not go that far, and it's only kind of a little diagonal recovery. A cake. Peach isn't going to make me that, so I'm going to... No, Peach made him a cake in Super Mario 64. There's another connection, and we got the Fire Flower. But yeah, when you're trying to get back on the stage, it is very difficult to use that because you have to be fairly close for it to work. I feel like, even in competitive, I've seen a lot of Mario players have a problem getting back on the stage because his recovery is not the best. He's one that you don't really want to fall off. Kind of like Little Mac, you don't really want to get too far off the stage with any character usually. But I'm not that used to Mario, and I have a hard time kind of chasing people off the stage because it feels like they are going to just, you know, knock me down easy and I can't get back up. Mario can wall jump though, so if you do have stages with walls, you can use that to get back up a little bit. A lot of characters can actually wall jump. Mega Man, Little Mac, surprisingly, the Villager, and there's a bunch of them that can't, but a few of the new ones can, so it's kind of funny. Mario, obviously, he's known for his wall jumping in Super Mario 64, and even the old Mario game, like before that, I think you could jump off walls a little bit. So we're taking on the hands here. But yeah, Mario, I feel like he's a character that most people can play decently, but he's tough to master, and a lot of people use him in competitive. I've noticed he's actually a pretty popular character. I just don't. I feel like with all the new fighters, he's not one that appeals to me too much. Like he's always usually the well-rounded character in Mario Kart in certain games, and he has some strengths and abilities that no other fighters have in here. Like his ability to deflect stuff with the cape is really nice. I know the Star Fox characters have reflectors and stuff like that, but I feel like his moveset is very unique. His custom moves are actually interesting too. He has a fireball that shoots out really quickly and like straight out. It's like a little missile, and he's one of those characters that I think his custom moves definitely help him out a lot. Like if you wanted to use the F.L.U.D, the Scalding F.L.U.D is a kind of nice way to do that. But nice air mobility, he's very quick, and his attacks are pretty powerful for his size, but at the same time, I just don't like, I don't like characters that I feel like I can't get back on the stage easily with. I know Ness is one of my favorites to play with, and he's one of the tougher ones to get back on the stage as well, I'll admit that, because of his up B is really, it takes some finesse. There we go! Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I was about to fall off the edge there and not be able to get back on. A lot of the stages, like Final Destination Omega Mode versions, you'll see they have that slope up on the side, you know, and because I used my jump punch into that, it slides you up towards the ledge, so it can really help you. Characters like King DDD, his up B is really good there. We got some nice trophies here. We got Pseudo Palutena, that's the ugly, like, fake one that was shown in the one Smash Direct. So yeah, Mario, I don't think I think he's a well-balanced character. He's just, of all the fighters, we have over 50 characters to play as. It's crazy, and there's so many choices. He's not one that I play as all that often, but, you know, he's not bad. And I think he's popular enough in competitive, so I think he is one of the better characters. He's got a lot to work with. Now, Luigi is similar. Luigi kind of started out as more of a clone character to Mario, but Luigi's side B, his little green missile, I feel like is a lot easier to recover with, so he's kind of nice in that respect, and he can jump a lot higher than Mario. So we're going to show the taunts and the final smash at the end here, but first we got to take on that secret character. and it is one that no one expected to come back, really. It's kind of a little bonus character that Sakurai added in. A few of these bonus characters were just kind of added in as little extras. They didn't take much work to throw in there, so they're not really taking up roster spots. But we're going to take on this guy right here. Can you tell who it is? Somebody very familiar, but they haven't been around since Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube. It's Dr. Mario. So yeah, Mario, he's not only a golfer with an American flag overalls, he's also a doctor, he's a referee in Punch-Out, all these different things. Mario just wears so many hats, and he's not wearing one as Dr. Mario. It's supposed to be because Mario and the other Mario characters were kind of intended as like actors. They weren't really supposed to be necessarily characters that had only one profession, so Miyamoto and the other, Nintendo developers could fit them into any game. Dr. Mario, I'll explain him if we play him, and hopefully we'll play every character eventually. He's quite a bit different from Mario, and his down B is actually that Mario Tornado that I mentioned, the one that got replaced with F.L.U.D. But we unlocked him, so we can play him later. I like he's got a little like chubby cheeks. I wonder if he's gotten a little lazy, sitting around his doctor's office. So maybe that's why his cheeks are a little fuller. So we're going to go into training mode here. And I'm going to use the Mario Finale, his final smash, and also show you his taunts and his Mario Tornado. Let's go back to the classic. And then, let's beat up on Bowser, because Mario is good at it. Let's go to the 3D Land stage. So yeah, Mario, I feel like Dr. Mario, he's a bit stronger in some areas. So if you don't necessarily have a nice, time with using normal Mario, you can try out Dr. Mario because he has a few different strengths. Now, if you'd use his down aerial, it actually is the Mario Tornado. It's just a bit different. So you can still have that move. It just, normally you have the F.L.U.D. So let's pop the Smash Ball in here and let me hit that. And here we go. So the Mario Finale shoots out this crazy stream of fireballs that carries the opponent away. It's very similar to the Wii Fit trainers, Wii Fit Final Smash, and then his taunts real quick here. He either grows big, here we go with the mushroom. He's got his little cap spin from when he finishes a stage. It's very nice, that's my favorite. And then his death from Donkey Kong. he flies up in the air and falls. It's also the little, when he puts his arms out and legs, it's kind of like in Super Mario Brothers and a lot of the games. That's what he looks like when he's dead. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Let me know what you want to see next, which character. And remember, we've got a few more to unlock here. There we go. I'm trying to spike him off the stage so I can show you guys that. Here we go. Oh, nope, he hit me. But yeah, we'll play again as another character next time. So let me know. Please leave a comment, and we'll see who you guys want to see. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.